Today we are going to do the dissection of the axilla. This is the diagram which will show the axilla. The axilla is a truncated pyramidal shaped structure present in the upper limb and the thorax. It will have an apex, then base, medial wall, lateral wall, anterior wall and posterior wall. Now, the anterior wall of this axilla is made by the pectoralis major muscle, pectoralis minor muscle and the subclavius muscle. So now in this dissected body, here the pectoralis major minor are removed, and here you are seeing this is the subclavius muscle. This is the clavicle. The subclavius muscle lies below the clavicle. Now when we have done the dissection, here you are seeing this is the posterior wall of the axilla. This is the subscapularis muscle. Then below, this is the two muscles, that is the latissimus dorsi and teres major muscle. This is the posterior fold of the axilla. When we have removed the skin and the pectoralis major and minor muscle, the anterior fold of the axilla has been removed. Now we are seeing this is the medial wall of the axilla. The medial wall of the axilla will have four upper ribs. So the first rib is just below the clavicle, so it is not seen. This is the second rib, third rib, fourth and second, third, fourth. So up till here is the medial wall of the axilla. Now this is the lateral wall of the axilla. The lateral wall of the axilla will contain, this is the coracobrachialis muscle, this is the biceps brachii muscle, and below is the brachialis and medial border of the humerus. So these are the boundaries of the axilla. Now the axilla will contain the roots of the cervical nerves which will form the brachial plexus. The roots are C5, C6, C7, C8, T1. Now these roots will enter the axilla through its apex. The apex is bounded anteriorly by the clavicle, medially by the outer border of the first rib and posteriorly by the superior border of the scapula. Now the axilla will also contain an axillary artery which is continuation of the subclavian artery. Here, see, this is the axillary artery. Now just besides this axillary artery on the medial side, here is the axillary vein. Now here you are seeing this is the cephalic vein, which is the superficial vein of the upper limb, and now it will open into the subclavian vein in between here. Now the axillary artery will decide the cords of the brachial plexus. The structure, the cord which is present on the lateral side consists the lateral cord of the brachial plexus. Then this is the medial cord of the brachial plexus, and the cord which is present behind is the posterior cord, which will lie behind the axillary artery. Now we will see the branches of the lateral cord. This is the musculocutaneous nerve which is coming from the lateral cord of the brachial plexus. It will pierce the coracobrachialis muscle and will go in between the biceps brachii and the brachialis and will come on to the superior as the posterior cutaneous nerve of the forearm. Now we will see the branches of the medial cord. Here the nerve which is just above the axillary artery is the median nerve. The median nerve will have two roots, that is one lateral root from the lateral cord, medial root from the medial cord. This is the median nerve which is not giving any branch in the shoulder joint, then the arm. It will go and supply the muscles of the forearm. Here is one more branch of the medial cord. This is the medial cutaneous nerve of the forearm. Just below here you are seeing this is the ulnar nerve. The ulnar nerve comes from the medial cord of the brachial plexus. It goes downwards just below or behind the medial epicondyle of the humerus and continues and supplies the flexor carpi ulnaris muscle, and it also supplies the medial 1.5 fingers and of the palm on the anterior palmar side and the dorsal side of the hand. So now this was the brachial plexus on the anterior side. Now you will just revise the muscles again. This is the clavicle, this is subclavius muscle, this is the coracobrachialis muscle, this is the deltoid muscle which will cover the shoulder joint, this is the biceps brachii muscle, below that is the brachialis muscle. On this is the medial wall. Thank you.